If you want to protect yourself, get a double barrel shotgun, have the shells, a 12 gauge shotgun, and I promise you, as I told my wife, we live in an area that's wooded and somewhat secluded. I said, Jill, if there's ever a problem, just walk out on the balcony here or walk out, put that double barrel shotgun and fire 2 blasts. If you want to...
Hey everybody, and welcome back to 3COG. Today's topic is going to be a little bit different. Today's topic is why shotguns are a bad choice for a home defense weapon, and my list of 5 weapons that I think are a better option. So first of all, understand I'm not saying that you shouldn't own a shotgun, that it's not a viable option for a home defense firearm. I just think it's pretty low on the list when you look at all the other options that you have. When I'm selling guns, people are always like, oh, gotta get a shotgun for home defense, and a lot of times they're purchasing that weapon for a woman or a smaller framed individual, and they're saying, yep, that 12 gauge shotgun, that's the answer right there. Well, 12 gauge shotguns with full power buckshot are not necessarily the most pleasant thing to shoot. There's a lot of recoil, there's some manipulation of the actual firearm involved in it, so it's just really not the best option. Along with that, shotguns overall, even with an 18.5-inch barrel, are pretty long and are not necessarily the best option for moving around in the confined space of your house. Most shotguns do not have a rail or a method of attaching a flashlight to out of the box. Some do, most don't. And I think having a weapon-mounted flashlight is a must-have for a home defense firearm. But yeah, so recoil, size, ammunition capacity, they're harder to reload than every other firearm on my list. So there's a lot of reasons why I don't think that they're necessarily the best option. I know they're very popular. I know that people are probably going to respond and say that I'm wrong. That's fine. This is my opinion. We're all allowed to have one. Yeah, so without further ado, this is my 5 options that I think are better than a shotgun for home defense. First and foremost, full-size, full-frame handgun with a weapon-mounted light. So, again, full-size. Why full-size? So that you can get your hand on the firearm. So you can wrap the firearm up. It's easier to shoot. It controls recoil better. And then obviously having that light, because things go bump in the dark. Generally speaking, for a home defense weapon, you're going to be using it at night. So having some sort of flashlight is a must for a home defense firearm. So that's my number 5 pick, is a full-sized handgun of some kind. I like Smith & Wesson 2.0s, Glock's fine, any full-sized handgun that you can mount a light on with decent magazine capacity. So that's my number 5 pick. My number 4. Number 4 is going to be a full-size carbine, be it an AR variant, an AK variant, something along those lines. Again, with a weapon-mounted flashlight, must have. So that's my number 4 pick. It is long, so it has the negative of one of the same negatives as a shotgun. It makes up for it in magazine capacity, ease of manipulating the weapon in terms of reloads, racking it, all that. The other benefit, and this is true for any long gun in terms of using it for home defense, is the ability to use it in ways other than shooting it. So you have the ability of, muzzle strikes, mag strikes, stuff like that. Coming around a corner and there's somebody right in front of you, you can drive the weapon into them. So any carbine would be my number 4 choice, long as it has a weapon light. It has to have a weapon light. If you're shooting a rifle in the house, obviously you need to be aware of shooting any gun in the house, you need to be aware of where those bullets are going to wind up. What's the construction of your walls? Is it just going to tear through drywall, continue into your neighbor's house, stuff like that? You need to be aware of that and think about that as well. So, number 4 choice is going to be any carbine length rifle, AR, AK, whatever, semi-automatic, decent sized magazine. So that's my number 4. My number 3. So number 3, I do not currently own one, but I'll chop in a picture here of what I'm talking about. And that would be a pistol caliber carbine. So I don't care if it's a carbine, I don't care if it's an AR pistol build, but you know, they make several good ones. There's 9mm variants, there's 45 ACP variants, 10mm starting to come back really strong too. But a pistol caliber carbine, if it's a pistol set up with some sort of brace, if it's the Shockwave brace, if it's the SB Tactical brace, some type of brace, nice short barrel, and pistol caliber. So that's my number 3 choice. Really light recoil out of a pistol caliber carbine. The recoil is really light, so it's really easy to control. Ammunition's cheap, so that means you're going to practice more with it. And yeah, it's a lot of benefits to it, so that's my number 3 choice. My number...
Hello darkness, my old friend, I've come to talk with you again, because a vision softly creeping left its seeds while I was sleeping, and the vision...
My number 2 choice is going to be an AR or AK pistol. So again, with a brace, nice compact short package, but it gives you a lot of the benefits without a lot of the negatives. The recoil is going to be more than a pistol caliber carbine, but for in close tight work, it's a very good option. So not a pistol, a AR pistol or an AK pistol with a brace of some kind. In 5.56, 300 blackout, 7.62 by 39, 5.45 by 39, any of those calibers, rifle caliber pistols. And my number 1 choice, and this one is very expensive, but my number 1 choice for working in close quarter for home defense or whatever else would be a short-barreled rifle with a suppressor. So obviously those are both National Firearm Act firearms. I personally do not think the National Firearm Act should be a thing. I think it's unconstitutional. But it's the law of the land right now, so if you want to have it, you have to abide by the law. So a short-barreled rifle gives you all the benefits of the pistol caliber carbine and the rifle caliber pistols, except for you have a true stock, which makes it easier to use, easier to weld up on, easier to fight with. And then an SBR. Gunshots of any kind are, I'm sorry, not SBR, but a suppressor. Gunshots of any kind inside of a house are extremely loud. Alright, along with that, the suppressor is going to cut down on your muzzle flash a lot. So it makes it easier to see and easier, so you're not deafening yourself just by firing a few rounds. So that would be my number 1 choice. I'd love to hear your opinion. I'd love to get some feedback on this. If you think I'm completely wrong, let me know. It's fine. We can talk about it. That's my opinion. And every single one of those, all 5 of those, I would rather have every single one of those than a shotgun for home defense. So thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe. Hit the subscribe button for my YouTube channel there. Feel free to follow me on Instagram at 3cog. And please follow on Facebook at 3cog. Thank you very much.